Oh, what up? What up? What up? Good evening. Ah, hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? Hello from Philippines. Hello from India. What's up? All right. So, 6 p.m. I just got off work. I got dinner, and I'm gonna draw for a little bit while I eat. Um, might as well stream it, right? So, all right. I feel like drawing something weird today. Some kind of some sort of sci-fi thing, but hopefully strange enough that it'll keep you interested. Okay, so first things first is I want to eat my dinner. 2 rice burgers here. I want to eat this one first. Heavy rice burger. All right. How's everyone doing, by the way? Ah, prego. So I was actually you know what I'm gonna do? I can gather reference while I eat. That's usually how I do it anyways. So I'm gonna gather some reference while I eat. Oh yeah, when I have dinner. Let's see, how do I do this? I will do this. Okay, got it. Let's change it to PureRef. And so if I here's what I'm gonna do. I'm going to display my okay, so let's do this. Let's great. Okay, I figured it out. Let's look at some reference now. So I got my PureRef here, which is my reference gathering board, and then I have a you know, we're gonna look at some stuff. So I was thinking of, so I was going to buy dinner, walking out to buy dinner. I was thinking of what to draw, and I figured I wanted to draw like a birthing pod. Let me say again without my mouth full of food. I wanted to draw like a birthing pod, so like some sort of like gestation thing, like a clone vat or some sort of tank, something really simple, so that I can get it done in like, oh, let's say 2 hours. It's a standalone thing, so it's like a prop. It's like a prop slash it's gonna be part of an environment, like a set, but it's just gonna be its own thing. So that's the plan. So the first thing that came to mind is like a stuff like that, right? But that's kind of boring. I don't have, I don't, you know, it's okay, but it's like the first thing you think of when you think of like a clone tank, right? That's like kind of what you think of. So I was thinking like an alien egg, something a bit more organic. Like something like that is really cool. So something a bit more organic, something a bit weirder. Do you have a Twitch channel? Is it active? I do have a Twitch channel, but it's not, I wouldn't call it active. I stream here, I guess. I did consider going back to Twitch because I streamed on Twitch before this, but so I did consider going back there, but like there's like more people here, so like I might as well just stream here, right? So here we go. That's one reference. I'm gathering some stuff. It's not necessarily, you know, what I'm going to be doing, but it's an idea at the very least. That's funny. Oh, you think you're funny, huh, Google? um Something different. Okay, so I was thinking of like oh shit, I hope it doesn't baby UV light for jaundice. I was thinking of this. God, I hope it doesn't give me like some weird baby photos. So that's really, really cool. Might be something that, am I gonna get demonetized for this? All right, let's not okay, but it is a cool image, so I'm gonna put it way small here. Okay, God, I'm so glad it didn't show me like baby dicks, because that would have been bad. That was a really risky Google. Okay, so I've got like this blue tank here, which is a cool image. Oops, sorry about that. Thinking of like some sort of a diesel, not diesel, Victorian friend. Let's just Google that. Let's see what we get. Okay. This has a really cool, like stuff up here. I could use that. It's a pressure cooker. Oh, it's for like, okay, we'll take that. Oh wow, this is a cool site. Okay, how do I do this? 12. I can't get this out of the thing. Inspect element, view page source. Should be this one. There we go. Akaman. You know what? While we're at this website, see, so this is like how I like to find like reference stuff, because it's like Google is great. Like you get some really, really cool stuff here. Like this is really cool. But then you can actually visit like the website that sells these things, and you can find a lot of really, really cool stuff. So okay, well, not this. Let's see, product categories. See that? Oh, 대박. How cool is that? Okay, so this is super sick. This is really nice. Let's see what else they got. Okay, I think that's it. But that's nice. This one is really cool. I like the legs. I like all this stuff down here. You know. Let's see. How do I do this again? View page source. There we go. It's the JPEG. Nice. Thank you, Chinese shopping sites. Alright, so got this here. Drop it down. Oh, don't want to. Wait, this. Oh, the image doesn't show me feet as well. Okay, that's fine. Alright. Immediately in my head, a spherical cyan glowy pod. Yeah, I was thinking pods too, but something a little bit different. So pods, but not entirely like a you know, a literal one. Maybe. Let's just see what else we got. Yeah, they're all kind of like that. No, no. Give me some ideas. Oh, I know. Okay, back of a tank truck. That's good. Tanker truck. Ah, that's okay. Let's see. Grease management. No. Truck. Isn't that weird? So okay, so the reason I this is a really specific piece of reference and thing to search for. This is like a really specific thing, and I'll tell you why I thought of it. Because I was like walking to buy I was walking to buy dinner, and I was like crossing the road, and then this truck just drove past me. It was like a grease management truck. I think they do like oil waste and things like that for like restaurants. So they carry like grease in this thing, and it drove past me, and I saw the pipes at the back, and I was like, oh, you know what could be cool? This could be concept art. Like I could turn this into like a weird tank thing. And so here we are. That's like, that's why I chose to do this. Look at this. How cool is this thing? Oh, portable sanitation. Yes. Yes, look at this. Oh, so good. Oh. This makes me so happy. Okay. I want this one. I've never been. Nobody is ever this happy looking at portable sanitation pumps. But here we are. Oh, I gotta save this out first. Ooh, NDA. Hold on. What do I call it? Tank? Loans. How about basic trucks? I think the thing is cool. I think so too. I think that could be good. Alright. I want to look at medical equipment now. Medical. What does a tanning bed look like? The outside of a tanning bed. Okay. No. Ah. Ah. Something like that might be cool. Still remember Lily rating you can chill in your live streams? Oh, sick. Yeah, that was a long time ago. Miss Lily Pichu. Hope she's doing well. I'm thinking of like Victorian era boilers. Sì, sì. Molto bene. Let's see. Maybe just look at a boiler. Foreign boiler. Does that change anything? No. Boiler. Boiler, vintage boilers. I want something like steampunky, kind of like steampunk-ish. Oh, this is really good. This is great, great stuff. Okay. Yeah, I'm thinking of something like this, more like boilery, more like Oh, what is that? Oh, my friends, I think we found our shape. Isn't this just like a cool ass like cloning tank thing? Doesn't this just look like you don't even need to do anything to it? Isn't that great? Oh, lovely. Good stuff. All right. Okay. Okay, there's a side view too. Okay. Oh. Okay, son. Show me what you got. Oh, that's so good. What? That's just a compressor. Intake with a motor there. Let's see what else we got here. So let's look at this website. This website might have a bit of stuff. Might have a little. Yes. Okay. So this is like an auction site. That's what I thought. There's a ton of like all these like related stuff that you can just look at. You can just buy one of these, I guess. For I don't know. Very nice. Okay. Toys and dolls. Why is a steam boiler listed under toys and dolls? Puzzles? Okay. I like this too. I might just use this as a reference as well. Oh, it's high res. Oh, it's relatively high res. Parts? Okay. I love looking at sites like these. I hope they sell parts too. No. No catalog. I want a catalog. So you know what's a really sick, really cool mech reference? All right, so this is just for you guys in the stream. So you're getting some good. You're getting some good reference. If you look for prosthetics, like a website, they sell it to they're like a medical supplier that supplies like prosthetics. So I don't remember the name of the. the company, but they sell, what they do is they sell joints. All right. Okay. So it might be this one. Product book. There it is. So they sell things like this, like orthopedic prosthetic joints and things like that. And so like if you just want to look at reference for like mechs or and things like joints, you can just like go to sites like these and just look at all the joints. Look at this. That's a mech. I mean, that's, well, it's literally like the cyborg, right? Because if look at, oh my god, see how cool this is? That's just straight up a mech joint. Like that's a robot joint right there. So yeah, like if you just like go beyond Google and look at like catalogs for stuff like that, like this kind of thing, it's great. Like there's so many like super cool product sort of what do you call it, like catalogs that you can find, and there's like great reference in here. Look at this. That's so cool. Especially for prosthetic stuff, right? Because it's just like, it's literally just, this is literally just cyborgs, just building a cyborg. Oh, look at that. Isn't that, that's a mech. That's a mech leg right there. These are like, oh, look at that. So great. So there are more like catalogs like this out there. So if you just like Google this kind of thing and you can just find it, tons of great reference. Look at that. Oh my god. And you can buy it too. Not that you would want to, but I want to get one actually. Not for my knee, but just to have one as like a thing that I have. I like my knees as they are. Microprocessor? Whoa. Bruh, this knee got a GPU? Bruh, you gonna turn RTX on your knee? What the fuck? Does it run Doom? Can you play Doom on your knee? It's got, oh my god, it actually does have a microprocessor. The weight stance control provides adjustable, smooth, and yielding transition at the toe off. Wow, that's really smart. I wonder how much one of these costs. Let's find out. Sign in to add to cart. I'm gonna create an account. I'm gonna buy a prosthetic knee with a microprocessor in it. Let me see how much. Ooh, maybe I'm not. Maybe not. Okay. You know what? That's too much trouble. Literally cost a. I bet you this costs way more than my real leg. I could like chop off my real leg and sell it to a butcher, and it would cost a fraction of this. Imagine selling a real arm and leg to get a fake leg. All right, cool. So let me just finish something. So okay, cool. Let's arrange this. There we go. You know what? I'm gonna take the baby out. Sorry, baby. I don't want to get demonetized. Okay. So let's see. How do I kind of need to sort out the reference, right? I guess these go together. Oh, I do need to look for some more organic stuff. So maybe we'll do that now. This is like the modern, more modern look. Same with this one here. These can all go together as one group. Right? This is fine. Oh. And then I have like some it's an alien egg. It's literally just from Alien, so I can't use. There's some good stuff in here with the layering of like the translucent material. Translucent material is really good. Looks nice and organic. So maybe we could think of doing something like that. Ever try combining statues like Greeks and mechs? It's a good idea. I might have, but I don't remember. Probably not. Okay. Oh wow, that's so cool. Gotta take a look. Gotta take a look. Okay, let's think about the organic side. Maybe not super organic, but I do want some form of fleshy kind of, you know. Also, another thing to think about is what exactly I'm going to be cloning. Cloning a person? Cloning a goat? Things to think about. I like the riveting on this. Maybe we can use that. Shark egg sack. Is sack spelled with a C or with a K or without a K? Cool. I like the lighting here, as well as this one. Really cool lighting. Really cool. Maybe a fish egg sack. Maybe. If I just search egg sack. Mantaico. Makes me hungry. Okay. What am I gonna get? Okay. Nothing too gross. Thankfully. Oh yes. Squid egg sack. Look at this. How cool is this? That's great. Wow, that's big. Yeah, this might be cool. I like the light that's shining through it. It's like transparent. It's literally transparent. That's cool. What other animals have egg sacs? I actually don't know. Good. All right, I think we can start drawing. We'll do thumbnails first. Frogs, yeah. Oh yeah, frogs do lay eggs. Do they lay egg sacs though? It's just an egg, right? Yeah, it's like that. Ah, it's so cute. I love frogs. What's a nice translucent material that I can use to work with? Onion skin. No. First thing I thought was, we're just looking at food now. We're just looking at food. Okay. No. Ballistic gel. Oh, people could be made of this material. I could have like a clone inside here, like that, with the bones and everything, and I'm like growing him out of like whatever, like synthetic flesh. That could be the clone instead of just. Oh, that's nice. All right, I think we're okay. I don't know if we can start drawing now. Okay, let's just recap real quick. What a fish for dinner. So, I have like a really modern stuff here. I think I'm going to be following something like this kind of form where it's not a cylindrical vat, because I think that's kind of been overdone, right? So I really like this shape. I kind of want to explore this a bit. Also, I really like this thing coming up. I mean, that's like the chimney, or like the furnace or whatever. The heat exchanger, or like the pipes in a real furnace. But I think it's really cool for cloning vat to have like this fat boy just going up, and like this is like supplying or recycling amniotic fluid, something like that. That'd be cool. So I'm going to use the general shape of this. I like this material. It's like cast iron, which I think I'm going to use. That's really cool. But I'm going to have like some sci-fi bits added onto it, and that's where all this stuff comes in. So things like this here, great. Like the valve, some sort of part, you know, those are really nice. This cabling here, I love it. Is this a model? Is this a 3D model? Get the fuck out of here, 3D model. Okay. Nah, you can stay. It's fine. What else? Yeah, I don't know. Like this cyberpunk bits. I don't even know what this is. What is this? Is that like a gas chamber? What the fuck is that? Okay. Yeah, whatever. But like in any case, like some weird sci-fi bits to go on top. I like this. I can use this like a window. It's nice. It's a shape as opposed to like one big window with a clone. Maybe it's like a window with like a design shape. Maybe some sort of gothic structure, like a gothic pattern or like a gothic shape design here. Might be nice. So I'm thinking of all these things right now. And then this is just like the organic stuff. I think just to like sort of kind of cover the clone organic part. I'm not sure how relevant any of this really is, but it's nice to see that like a clone could be like something like that inside it. So that's just that's just like a side thing to think about. But I guess the main star is this thing, this stuff here. I do want to start. Okay, let me eat first. So I am going to I'm gonna start doing like thumbnails and things like that before gathering more reference. So like this is like a pretty good starting point for reference gathering. Especially if you're not sure what you want to do yet. You can take like an hour. You can take like an hour or maybe even 2 hours just to gather reference if you know what you're doing. But you know, I think this is good enough. And then like once you do thumbnails, you start drawing, then you figure out, okay, I need to know what da 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 looks like. So you start looking into more specific things just to like fill in the blanks. Right now you don't even know what the blanks are, so you're just gonna, best thing to do now is just draw. How do you collect the images you just found? Using a program called PureRef. Drawing time. All right, let's go. Okay, so first thing I want to do is thumbnails. So let's do that. Lock this layer. Okay, let's just like a dark blue color. There, that's nice and easy on the eyes. Save this first. Okay. Oh, ref as in reference. Made a whole video about it actually, but yeah, that's what it's called. Oh, Fanta. Time. Okay, let's start drawing, shall we? Okay, I got my reference on the side monitor. I have a pop-up chat so I can take a look. And we're good. Let's start. Okay. So first thing is let's just take that exact shape from oh my god, how big is this image? Why is it 6K? I don't need you to be 6,000 pixels. Jesus Christ. Okay, let's do 4K is good enough. Okay. Oh. All right. So I want to do the exact shape of that thing. Am I doing silhouettes today? Maybe, sure, let's do silhouettes, why not? And you know what? I don't want to do silhouettes. Let's do drawing. I'm so indecisive today. Okay. Among Us? Among Us? Uh, okay. Yeah, it's something like that. What a big window here. That's Among Us? Hello from Malaysia. Hey, how's it going? How's it going for me? Oh, how's it going for you? Pretty alright. Alright, so that's the shape. Uh, you know what? I don't want to do this shape anymore. Like it was cool. It was cool on the thing, like in the reference. But now that I'm drawing it, that's all I can see, and I don't want to do this just because it looks like Among Us. Yeah, that it's a little bit petty. Is it petty? Is it stupid? I don't know, but I am not okay with this. I'm not okay with this looking like. It's so dumb. Okay. Not okay. Can I make this look less? No. Okay, never mind. It's fine. Alright, let's do something else. Yeah, let's think about different shapes we can do. Maybe something like that. A long... or maybe it's tall. Yeah. Let's see. This could be like a window. That, like that, that, like that. Oh, maybe it's more. Okay, you know what? Let's just do this first. What's the book challenge? Oh, it's on like an old thing. Oh, actually, you know what? We can bring it back. Like, it's for my art book. So, inside, if you just if you just type !challenge in the chat, you get a link to the challenge, and it's like a bunch of thumbnails, like something that I'm doing now, like a bunch of silhouettes, and you can use those to draw and draw your own mech. It's a fun little thing to do. It was really fun. Actually, I should just make a video about it. It was really fun looking at everyone's like submissions, I guess, like their entries into the for the thumbnail challenge. It was cool. Okay, so maybe something like that, but it's not sci-fi enough. It's too cyberpunk. It's too steampunk for me now. Oh, Nightbot isn't on. That's why it's not working. There we go. I think Nightbot works now. I hope it works. Apparently, I'm supposed to give Nightbot moderator, like moderator. Hey, it is a moderator. He is a moderator. Is he just not in here? Are you just not in here, Nightbot? I keep quiet. Let's see. Maybe something is circular. I think like a circular vat is kind of nice. Oh, so I go about a Prince of Fire. Oh, thanks. Yeah, I was. I mean, it was like a. It's from one of the videos. I'm gonna do more like traditional stuff for prints because I think that's really nice. I think it looks really nice on like paper. Because I'm scanning it with like scanning, like it's not a digital piece, it's a scan like traditional piece. So when you print it out, you get like the paper texture as well as like the ink texture, like the fuzzy ink lines and like that kind of texture that you just can't get with like Photoshop or like any digital thing, you know. It's just not the same. But yeah, that's well, to spend some time. Opinions of pineapple and pizza. Great. I love Hawaiian pizza. I love the fact that it's not even Hawaiian. Just because it's got pineapple doesn't make it Hawaiian. But I love pineapple on pizza. And you know what? If I get cancelled for that, having that opinion, I'm fine with it, you know? That's okay. Because I would die on this hill. So it reminds me. Okay, so I was in Naples. I actually went to Napoli to eat pizza, to eat like, you know, Napolitana when I was in Italy. Because I was like I backpacked through Italy for like a month, right, on my own. So I was like, you know, went to Rome. I went to like, I had this fucking square pizza. It was alright. It was okay. It was really good actually. I was like, I went to like Florence and Positano and like this like the Amalfi Coast. And I solo trekked. I went to Naples on my own. Oh, Nightbot, what the fuck, bro? So I went, okay, anyways, I went to Naples on my own, alone, which isn't a really good idea because Naples is sketchy as fuck. Like, it's great, but it's sketchy like a motherfucker, you know? Like, I felt like I was gonna get mugged at any time. But anyways, I went to Naples to eat pizza. It was really good. I went to like all the famous places, like the oldest one in Italy and like all that stuff, you know. It's a really good like. And then I went to like another place, and it was like 3. It was like 3 in the afternoon, and like if you know anything about Italy, nobody fucking works at 3. Like nothing is open at 3 in the afternoon, especially like the further south you go, like the further down you go in Italy, like the less things open at 3. Everyone just, you know, they just fucked off to bed, or like, you know, they just went up, I don't know, just they just don't open. Like you have your lunch at 12, and then like anything after that, you can, you know, you can go to hell. But it's Naples, and it was like close to like the port, so I think they were just open for like, tourists. But so I went in there, and I was the only one. I was like the only one in the restaurant, like the trattoria. And so I think the owner, it was like just like sitting around reading the newspaper, reading the fucking newspaper, doing like whatever, you know. So I went and I ordered like a you know, the regular Napolitana pizza. I ordered like a margarita, and I just ate it on my own. So like the guy was like, you know, what the fuck is this small like skinny Asian kid doing here, you know, in like the middle of nowhere? It was like kind of in the middle of nowhere too. It's like a weird little alley in Naples, and I was like, what the fuck's this guy doing here? So he was like talking to me, and I was like eating, you know. I was like, we were just having a chat, you know. He's like asking me where I'm from and what are you doing here. I was like, oh, we just want to eat pizza. So we're talking, and then it's like, you know, we were just having a good time. And then I asked him, you know, I was like, hey, so it was him and another dude. So he was like the guy in front, and there's like a fucking guy in the back who makes the pizza. I was like, hey, do you ever think about putting pineapple on pizza? That's the guy in Naples, the birthplace of pizza. Naples, where pizza was made. I went into the restaurant and I asked the guy, this big ass Italian dude, if he ever thought about putting pineapple on pizza. And he went silent. He was like dead silent. He was like his smile just went away from his face. He's like, And it leans in close to me. It's like, if you ever let my chef hear that, he will kill you. I was like, bruh, okay, all right, this pizza's good. Prego, prego, please don't kill me. Pizza's great though. I think I'm doing something maybe a little bit more. Oh man, good times. All right, I'm just gonna go. I think I'm just gonna go mess around with silhouette, something like that maybe. Uh, you know that. Pizzas or burgers? Oh god, don't make me choose. Probably pizza, but like 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 the Italian kind, right? Like the oven kind, not like that deep dish shit or like even like the thick crust Domino's pizza thing. It has to be like the thin crust, like that like you know, the ones where you bake in an oven at like fucking 600 degrees, and it takes like 4 seconds to make. It's gotta be that kind, because I don't think I can eat a lot of like pizza if it's like if the crust is too thick. Burgers though, like yeah, they're all kind of the same, aren't they? You know, like you can smash a burger however you want, but it's still a fucking burger. It's gotta be pizza for me. Yeah, and like yeah, none of the deep dish shit too. I can't. That's just a pie. It's a pie with soup, tomato soup in the middle. That's all I'm gonna say. Let's see. Maybe. Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna do shapes. I'm gonna do shapes, and I'm not gonna think about the inside first, because this is not a thumbnail. This is not a thumbnail. Like this is way too detailed to be a thumbnail. So I'm just gonna go big. Let's just go big and just think about shapes. I think that's the best way to do it. Because I don't wanna be bogged down in like details of things. That's kind of what I'm doing now. It's not very good. Do I have custom shapes installed in here? Let's see. No, I don't. Oh, I do. It's so many folders. Okay. Nope, I don't have custom shapes. All right, it's fine. Waffles over pancakes, yeah, for sure. I agree. Let's see. Weird shape, but might be cool. Maybe it's like that. Eh, that's cool. I like that. That's kind of nice. Okay, well let's just keep going. It's kind of the same as this one. All right, I'm just gonna get rid of these because way too detailed. Oh, I just switched brush, but okay. It's fine. It's kind of nice. But we'll see. Man, I've had so many food related like just dumb things. There's a time in Japan where I accidentally ate whale and I felt really horrible. So that was that. That was the thing. Fucking eat whale by accident. Also not really good. It doesn't even taste that good. I don't understand why Japanese people get so hot and bothered about eating whale. Like it's like a cultural thing. It's like it's my right to eat whale. It's like tradition. It doesn't even taste that good. It tastes like shit beef. Like if you, it's like it tastes like if you marinated skirt steak with like a rusty nail. That's what it tastes like. It's not that great. Andiamo. Um, hoping to get some cool shapes out of this. This might be nice. But this is just kind of like a cylindrical tank. Okay, let's not think about it too much. Let's just do as many as possible. Let's do as many as we can and then figure it out from there. Some cool shapes. As long as the shape is interesting and like the silhouette is appealing, we can fix it. We can like make it happen. Everything can be figured out in due time. I really like this one. Okay. Okay. Let's just do it. Okay, it's nice. That's cool. That's cool. Okay. Um what the Among Us one again? Yeah, so the Japan one, like we were having sashimi at the fish market. So having sashimi at the fish market, and it was like one of those like where you sit down in front of the guy, and there was like these packets of like sashimi that you can like they're like plates, little plates of sashimi, um, that they just cut like fresh, right? 'Cause it's like the fucking fish market in Japan, so great. And it's like I think it was like 500 yen for like three plates, right? So you can just three plates for 100, 500 yen, something like that, right? So it was like, so I ate, and then like the last one I chose what I thought was tuna. I thought it was a kind of tuna because it was like red, right? Like the fish and like there's no, as far as I knew, there wasn't like a fish that had red meat except for tuna, which is true, except for whale, which isn't technically a fish, but like which also had red meat. I didn't know that anyways. So I ordered this. I was like, this tuna is weird. It was like raw beef. It looked like beef slices. So I immediately knew it was like different. Like I've never had a tuna that tasted or felt like that. It was like chewy too, not like tuna, but like beef. So I was like, that's really weird. I was like, okay, this doesn't taste right. This doesn't taste right. I'm gonna ask the guy. It's just like, so I asked the dude. It was like standing next. It was like he was like standing right in front of me. I was like looking at me eat it. I was like, good. It's like, yeah, this is good. It's like, yeah, nice. It's like, yeah, it's good. And so I looked at him. I was like, I asked him like, oh, これは何ですか? I asked him Japanese, and he was like, oh, he said something in Japanese back. I didn't understand him. I didn't get him. So I was like, oh, sorry, I don't understand. Like, wakarimasen. Then he went like, oh, beru, beru. I was like, catfish? This doesn't taste like catfish. I was like, no, 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 whale. I was like, oh my god. I was debated into eating whale. I am going to, donate money to WWF like right now. You just made me eat whale. That that's not cool, bro. So apparently it's a thing, like really common in Japan that I didn't know. Like even conveyor belt sushi has like here, like you can get whale in like conveyor belt sushi, like the fucking $2 a plate type thing. That you can get whale there. It's like super common, and had no idea. But yeah, that's so weird that that's a thing. Yeah, and like I said, it wasn't good. Oh, this is nice. Oh, I even have like a little console here. That's kind of cool. Um, okay, so I think one more, and then I can actually do something really cool. I'll show you what I in a bit. Let me just get this done first. Last one, and then we can. Yeah, you could and like you could get like you can eat whale sperm here, like jizz, like actual whale, like at like sushi belt, like conveyor belt sushi. I ate it. I thought it was mayonnaise. It wasn't. It was jizz. It was like whale jizz. I was like, why? Why are you serving this? Who eats this? It looked like mayonnaise. Oh, not. It was like weird, squiggly mayonnaise that was like slightly yellowy. Like, what the fuck? So, yeah, that was the thing. Okay, I like this one. These can be a more interesting, I think. Uh, so I'm just gonna do like random shapes here, like that. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Okay. Is it the same as eating shirako? What's shirako? Oh, that's it. That's it. That's it. Yeah, 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 yeah. It's that. It's fucking fish. Yeah, it's fish sperm. But it was like whale one as well. I was like, oh god, it's. I thought, okay, here's my issue. I don't think there's anything weird or particularly strange about it, because like plenty of different countries like eat that shit too, so that's like fine and all. But like, tell me at least have some sort of warning to let me know that this, my friend, is not mayonnaise. I thought it was mayonnaise and I ate it, and so like, you know what? Do your thing. Like I've had balut before. Balut, yeah. That was. It's actually not too bad. Um, it's really salty, but like, yeah. So I've had weirder things. I've eaten weirder things. It's just I would like to know. Oh, to be fair, they did say it. It was in Japanese though, so that's kind of on me for not reading the Japanese thing. I was like, mayonnaise, and I ate it. So that's that. All right. So here's what I'm doing. I'm gonna do, like, I can kit bash this now. Like, even if I have like you see that I have like let's see, like 10 of these. From the 10 of these, I can sort of bash it to create like different shapes that could may or may not be interesting. And so yeah, so that's like kind of like a really quick way to do, especially in like digital art, if you're using Photoshop and not doing this you know traditionally. You can do things like this where it's like you're sort of bashing it and you're creating different shapes, and they Yeah. So like sometimes, you know, like if if like I ask you to draw like 50 different thumbnails, it's a bit hard to come up with like 50 different shapes that are all like unique and interesting and cool and different and like appropriate. So a quick way to do that, just to get like a ton of iterations, is to just, you know, do what I'm doing. But it's really important that you kind of have like really nice shapes to begin with. And then you can, but from there you can just sort of like bash it that, and then like, you know, you can modify it. You can, I don't know, I'm just gonna take this bit here, put it down here, you know, things like that. That's a really quick way to get shapes that are nice and interesting, and like, I guess more complex. It can be more complex. So like if you see the ones up here compared to the ones down here, these are definitely a lot more complex, and uh, I would say maybe more interesting. I'm not sure if that's a good way to put it, but you know, it's something at the very least, right? It's definitely a lot. It's got more smaller shapes. It's all. I think I've used this before. So yeah, just by doing that, and then like I can bash it off of like an existing bash like that. And then it's this is a really cool silhouette. Like I think this is really cool. So that's one way. That's like a quick way to do it. And so like you just need to do like 10 good ones. Like you just need to do like about 10 or 12 really nice looking ones, and then you can use those, and from there you can just you can make these bashed ones really quickly and very you know, way quicker once you get those 5 done. Ah. Right. All you just need to do is put a little bit of effort into the first 10, and then the next however many you want to do, it'll come pretty easily. And see that? That looks like a cool silhouette already. Like I can see this being like a sci-fi vending machine or whatever. Like if I'm just doing props. This is a super quick way. Like when I was like doing a lot of props for movies, or even games or whatever. Just like doing props in general. This is like a super quick way to just mock up a ton of iterations, especially if you need like, hey, I need like 10 different vending machines for like a video game for a level, right? You can just do that really quickly, and you can do like 10, 15, 20, even 25 of these, and make it look like you kind of did some design work, and sort of like cheat, not, I wouldn't say cheat, that's a really bad way to put it, like cheat your way through doing iterations, especially if like you're required to do like 15, 20, 40 different iterations. You're not gonna sit down and draw every one of them, like, you know, on your own. That's just not fun, and not really realistic either, because at some point you're just gonna be drawing the same things over and over again. And a quick way to prevent that, or sort of like mitigate that sameness, is by doing this. Are from India, what up? Dambi. De matcha. Maybe like that. You know, I'm thinking this. Maybe I'm just flip it upside down. That's cool, right? You know, I think this is really nice. I definitely like this design here. Maybe we can take this. I like this bottom part. This like construction here. I think it looks very solid. Oh, I do that. So what I'm thinking about here is big, medium, small. Nah, this doesn't work here. It's fine. Big, medium, small, right? Big shape, medium shape, maybe small shape. You know. Ooh. I dig it, but it's a little too flat up here. What's that? Maybe it's just this. So how many mech IDs you get from this? A bunch, I guess. Let's see. This one here. I'll take this here. Yoink. Yoink this here. Maybe yoink this part. Yeah, so this is a really cool way to do like different parts, especially if like they're like abstract, like armor parts, like a shoulder part, or like a what else can you do with this? Shoulders, maybe like just like boxes, crates, not crates, but like some weird greeblies, I guess you call them. It's like some weird sci-fi part. You can totally make a mech out of this. You want to make a mech out of this? Let's do it. So I have maybe I'll take this part, this one here. See, turn this here, that. Okay, I'm gonna pull this down, mirror it. It's head. Like this. Um, let's see. Right, look at this. How cool is that? You just do that, and then smear it. Oh, wrong side. Some kind of mech, I guess. Right. Okay. Oh, that's actually kind of cool. All right, I'm gonna get distracted. I think I like this one here, but I'll try this one out first. So let's do this. Let's see if I can do anything about. Can do anything about the silhouette. Let's try and make the silhouette a wee bit more interesting. It's kind of a tank. Okay, let's see. We'll try it out. Let's see what happens. All right, so I don't want. Okay, what I don't want to do is the first thing that comes to mind is this. I have a big tank here, right? And then I do this. That 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 right, and then that's my design. And then like I got a dude here inside floating in here. Uh, you know, I don't want that. That seems too boring to me. I do like this silhouette. It's like not super complex. It's not overly complex. It's simple, but it's got nice proportions. It's got like a nice balance to it. But the point is to make it less like a generic vat for a clone. It's more, I want it to be, like the reference we took. So that's the hard part, is trying to think about like the design, and sort of like skin over this form that isn't just like a fucking sci-fi tank that is just boring. That's just boring to me. So I want to make it like steampunky, like kind of hot, I guess. Yeah, steampunk, and more like the reference that I gathered earlier. So I'm thinking about like the window here. That could be useful. That right. Um. That maybe that. I don't know what this part is, but I'm just gonna add a cube in here first, and we'll see what that is later on. It's fine though. I'm just gonna flesh out this silhouette, and then take it from there. And so I need to figure out what this part is, because it's not even. Maybe it is. Maybe I can make it even. But I'm trying to look for my reference. I'm looking at my reference. I'm looking at like, you know, it's different parts, and how they fit together and what belongs where. Also, like, what sort of components I need to add. I think that would be cool. So valve. Um, maybe it's just like a hatch, instead of this being a window. It could be a hatch with a window. So it's like that, and in here. So it looks a lot more like the boiler reference. Remember the boiler reference we looked at earlier? It's more like a hole that you can look through, like that. Okay, take that. Exactly. Right, that's cool. And then I guess we gotta have like a hinge here. Okay, I'm just gonna roughly lock it in first, and then we can always come back in, and like the details we'll do later. All right, hello. Uh, um, this looks okay. Yeah, I'm trying to figure out what this bottom part is. I like the way it looks, but I don't know what it does. Like, I like it. I think it's cool. However, I just have to figure out like what the deal is. What's this? Right. And then there's like another thing here. So I wanted to be on a cylindrical base. I know that much because it's like a almost like a drill press, like those. So yeah, I think that's what I want to do. I just need to figure out this bottom section and how to bring that silhouette in, because I like this silhouette a lot. I just don't know how it looks like 3D. Like I don't know what sort of parts or like the forms fit together in order to make it like a real thing, right? In order to fill that silhouette, it has to be a bunch of three-dimensional shapes that sort of sit within each other and arrange in a way to make that silhouette. And I'm trying to think about how I can logically put these things together. Um, it's a weird one. It's a weird one. Like I think the initial idea was for it. The initial idea for it was to be like some sort of like organic matter, which is why it's like kind of curvy and not super like uh, straight, I guess. Just like me. That's what they call. That's what they call me in school. Super straight. Let's see. Okay, I think this perspective needs to change here. Okay. Okay. I think it's a general idea. Okay, I don't want to stick to silhouette anymore because I think it's not very helpful and it's just not feasible. Some silhouettes are just impossible, you know. You just kind of have to use it as a reference for just like the feel of how you wanted to do things. And then like once you're done with it, you just toss it out. And you just do whatever you gotta do. Which is what I'm doing now. Let's hmm. Okay, I don't like the cylinder bit going through the middle. So what I'm gonna do is cut it off. Cut it off here. Right? Oh, and have it come out this way. Yeah. Yeah. See. And then have it back here with some pistons, because I love me some pistons. Yeah. This piece feels too friendly. I want it to be a little bit more uh sinister, I guess. So I want a cage. I want a cage like a it's boom 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 boom. Okay, so that's fine. That's good. I like this. We can start drawing now. We can start drawing it. Maybe even curve it a little bit at the top here. It's good. I like that. Not too straight, just like me. What? Okay. Hey, this isn't right. My perspective is off. Do I like this? Yeah, I do. Okay. Nah, let's just stick to the original. I think we should just do this. Don't know what this is, so we'll chop it off first. I can always come back in and add stuff later. Doesn't matter. No biggie. Now it's just a matter of getting the big shape in. This, for example. Right, okay. I really wish I had a perspective grid to put this stuff in. But it's alright, it'll have to do. It's a little wonky, but it's good enough. Okay. Gotta add in the hinge joint. Hinge. See, what kind of hinge do I want to put in? It's like a heavy hinge, right? So maybe it's like a... Oh, what? It's like, what are these? Yeah, close enough. Okay, we'll just do... Okay. This part, maybe it's not angled. It could be angled. You know what? I can make it angled. I think the shape. This is interesting shape that deserves to stay. Some shapes not deserving of the stay being allowed to stay, but this one's a good shape. Yeah, I think it's another thing to learn is how to design shapes. Shape design is so important. It's a really underrated skill to have. Just like being able to draw like a good shape, like a silhouette, and then like, you know, apply that within other things as well. You know, some people just have good shapes, you know what I mean? It's so hard to learn, but it's such a good skill. All right, let's see. Right, okay. Yeah, I'm just at this point I'm like decorating a box, which is the most fun for me. Like that doesn't sound fun to you, but it's so fun to me. Just like decorating a box. Like drawing crates. Oh my god, I could draw crates all day. I need two of these bad boys. Okay. It's like a glorified refrigerator, what I'm doing here. Don't know what this part is, but we'll figure it out. Maybe it's like a pump, like a side attachment for like a pump. So that's good. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, the perspective is kind of wonky on this one. Am I doing it on a 1 point perspective? Is that what's going on? Yeah, oh, it is 1 point. Okay. Fine. I think let's see. Figure it out. No, it's a lot bigger than that. That's what she said. Maybe it's here, here, here. And then what's happening here? Here connects down here. Yeah, okay. I'm gonna switch the angle because this angle is hella boring and I kind of know what I want to do anyways. That's fine. This can go. I am indecisive, so I would like to do it this way. Yeah, I like drawing things on the top-down three-quarter view. That's just like my comfort zone. Like this like weird 3 point perspective kind of thing is my comfort zone. I prefer drawing that as opposed to like this like straight like front angle. To me, it's just not that fun. It's not as interesting to me, and I'm not comfortable with it. I'm not as comfortable as I would like to be for sure. Like, isn't it weird that this is like nicer? It just makes the drawing look dynamic, right? And a lot nicer, don't you think? Also, way more comfortable to draw in. It's way easier too. Like this sort of like perspective. It's great, and I get to redesign it because I wasn't super happy with it. It was kind of like a bit dead. It looks a little bit too dead to me. So that's that. Let's just keep working on this one. Okay. Okay. Maybe this is a little too tall. It's like that. And here I do this, bring this in, do this, do this. Get round. Okay. Same with this one too. Okay. What's that? All right. Now we're getting somewhere. Now we're getting somewhere. I like this view a lot better. Okay, and then the side here, I know what we can do now. So the side pod is like a thing here. That acts like a feeding sort of hatch. Like a okay. Then here I can add in a little joint here, like a hinge. Oh, I don't have to delete that. And like a hinge here, right? Okay, somewhere in here. This makes this thing here. Like that. Like that. That. And then okay, so that's like a hatch that I can open here to feed my clone. So the clone sits in here. It's like an opening hatch. Good. Getting somewhere now. I want another bump here so that I can make this shape a little more interesting. Shape. Hello, been watching a video that featured the old art supplies and became more confident about my skills despite still being a beginner. Nice, good on you, mate. Glad to hear that. Okay. Right, so this goes out like that and then comes in like that. Okay, this side part, I think it's gonna be like a motor. Mech time, kinda mech time, more like cloning vat time, but close enough. I'm designing a vat for my clones. So I'm thinking about how to house them, how to feed them. It's really important to feed your clones. Okay, so that's the back part. How does this connect to this? Maybe it doesn't. Oh, maybe it does. Maybe it's like that. Little piece here. That. Here we go. So it's like a little screw. It goes in here and then out here. Got a pipe. The pipe comes out here. Boom, boom, boom. Okay. So that's how I feed my clones. Well, this might be recycled material. So like the waste comes out this side. And then maybe you have like a escape valve here. Like a little control. That. So you have like a connector, like a coupler. So you can easily disconnect this and connect it to another cable in case you need to reconnect it to a separate valve vase management system. So that's cool. A friend of mine didn't feed his clones, now they grow when it gets close to food. Yeah, the thing is you're not supposed to get them wet past midnight. That's the big mistake. Also, I don't let my clones out. It's just spare parts, you know? Just keeping them around. Just in case I ever, well, definitely at the rate I'm going, need a new kidney. If I ever need, well, I'm getting a new MacBook. So I'm definitely gonna need a new kidney for that. Um, so that's what the clones are for. Okay. So I don't have to worry too much about this part here. This part, I guess, it's... Oh, actually, it's up here, huh? Three-quarter view is so much easier. See how quickly that I got that done. So that's my you know, that's my little boom boom boom. That's my little tank for my clones. Okay, let's see. Do I want it to be like a full screen, like flat screen TV kind of viewing experience? Or, well, I like how I was like deciding what to clone, and now it's just like my clones. That's sort of like the consensus. I will 3D scan my face and put it in and make it a clone, like a real thing. I shit you not. That is a thing that I can make happen. I do have a 3D scan of myself, but I don't remember where it was. I used the rig that they used to scan. So when I was working on a movie, we had this rig. There's a camera rig that we used to body scan the actors. So we get like their body scans, so we can do like costuming and things like that. On them. Also, it's nice to have like a 3D model of your actors. For whatever reason, right? For like concept art and things like that, it's nice to just have them and their face, for design purposes. But I used that as well to get a body scan of my face. I didn't get a full body scan. I just used the face one. So I have that somewhere, like a 3D scan of my head. Somewhere in an old hard drive. I gotta get around to digging it out. Yeah, that would be nice to have. That was fun. Hey, let's see. I want like a grill here. Get it right. Okay. Let's see. First two back. What's up? Not much, Joseph Hughes. All right. I am currently drawing a cloning vat for my clones for my eventual takeover of society, basically. So I am getting ready for that. So I'm actually designing like a vat for a cloning vat. So inside you're gonna see a little like little me just chilling in there, like a little. It was brought out of NFTs, a little bit BIOS. I actually minted one. I don't know, like I don't know how I feel about NFTs, to be honest. But before like everything, like before even like the I minted one, and like I have one that's just sitting around that I haven't listed it on anywhere. It's on Rarible, I think, but I got an invite to this platform called Super Rare, and I have not gotten around to doing anything about NFTs yet, just because I can't be bothered. I've been so fucking busy. So yeah, like I have friends who like are super into it and who do pretty well actually. Like Raf is like a, you know, Raf has been kind of going crazy on the NFT stuff. So yeah, I do have one. I actually minted one like really early, but I just don't know what to do with it. Yeah, NFTs are weird, man. So it's like a, that's not me at all. That doesn't look anything like me. Oh, but he has like, it's because it's like long hair, because nobody cuts a clone's hair. They just keep growing from a baby. But he also has glasses like me. It's pretty skinny. It's like me. But has like really long hair. Because he ever since he was a kid, like a baby was grown into vat. But nobody bothers to cut his hair. So he's butt naked. So yeah. Alright. Let's keep moving on. Moving on. I did say I want like a cylindrical base for it. So that's what I'm gonna do. Drawing circles is difficult. So hard to draw circles. God help me. Okay, that's fine. Okay. That, like some sort of base, like a heavy base. That, maybe something to. Nah, it's okay. I don't need that. I was thinking of something to like attach it to the floor, but I don't think I need that. Okay, let's look at some detail stuff. I want pipes and a bunch of things coming out. So I got that. I'm sure you are doing amazing on OpenSea with cool your Star Wars. I hope things are good for. Oh, thanks, man. Yeah. Um, it's not something I'm super interested in, given like the whole like environmental thing, but I have one anyways, so like I might as well just sell it. I don't plan on making more, but it's just like, you know, I already have one, which is kind of like. So if anyone wants to buy my single one and only NFT, you're gonna let me know, because what am I gonna do with it? It's just. All right. Cool. Okay. See, I want. What is this? What is this part down here gonna be? Like another hatch, maybe? Or is it just a decorated piece? We'll just add it as a greeble first. I figured some use for it. I don't know what if I have any use for this part yet, but we'll see. Okay. Let's keep on keeping on. Let's see where else. Maybe we should do like an FZD style coloring. But and by the way, if anyone's wondering, I did not go to FZD. I keep getting asked this question. It's because I live in Singapore. Or I'm like people think I went to FCD and I do concept art, but no, I'm not. I am not from FCD. But yeah, maybe we can do that kind of like it's a really quick way to just like quickly get colors in, I guess. Ladder to an underground level? No, my cloning vat. I'm gonna make clones. So I'm designing a vat for it first. Like, I need a way to store these clones because they keep getting out. And like glass is really expensive and hard to replace. What time is it in Singapore? It's 8:14 p.m. So I just had dinner. So it's like an afternoon, like after dinner, evening draw before I have an appointment later at 9, but I'm just chilling now before I have to go. So lots of cables around the back. I want to think about what I can do with this part, because this part is kind of like it's a lot of, you know. I gotta go love the stream. Thank you. I haven't chatted about NFT Damien. Oh, for sure. Yeah. Have a nice day. Can't wait to see you at Cloning Batman's Fish. Thank you. Have a nice day too. Let's see. I do want to extend this to connect it down here. That. What else? What else do I do? One little piece here. Try a random life. Would you tell me a joke? Yeah, sure. What's brown and sticky? A stick. So I got a really great joke about a moth, but it's really long. You wouldn't want to hear it. Cables are a great way to just like make things cool. Things look really cool. Use cables. Got another one. Where got another one for you. Where does Napoleon keep his armies? Where does Napoleon keep his armies? In the sleeveys. Um, let's see. All right, so it's okay for now. I think this is okay for now. I'm just gonna oh, this perspective on this is all sorts of weird, but okay, it's design drawing. It doesn't have to be perfect. So I'm just gonna color it and that. Okay, so here's a super fast way to get cut. I must have a good stockpile of jokes. I do. What did Scarecrow? Why did the Scarecrow get an award? I don't know. Because he was outstanding in his field. Very good. Very good. Alright, here's another one for you. What's the difference between a garbanzo bean and a chickpea? I've never had to pay a garbanzo bean on my face. All right. So first things first, you have your layer, your like, I guess I would set it to, 50% is fine, 50% gray. That's okay. Even lighter is okay. I'm gonna do whatchamacallit, shadow pass now. So we're gonna do two passes. We're gonna do shadow pass. It's kind of like rendering, actually, like a 3D render. So you're gonna do shadow pass, and oh, morning, watching from South Africa. Lekker, yeah, brew. Okay, thanks for playing along. Oh, you're welcome. Thanks for the jokes. So the way this works is I'm gonna do a shadow pass. So shadow pass is, well, exactly what you think it means. It's shadow. So I'm gonna do, two shadows, a mid shadow and a dark shadow. That, and then a cross shadow like that. Right. And then let's see. That. Okay, and I'm gonna do this. So that's like my shadow pass. Something like that. That's pretty good. Decent stuff. Um, yeah. So I'm just painting in the shadows, like how I'm thinking about like how the light is hitting, regardless of like material. I guess material matters, but I'm thinking about like I'm not thinking about the colors of anything yet. It's just pure light and shadow, and I'm painting the shadow area in for now. The kind of like that. That's good. Um, let's see. Weird. Let's see. So this shadow is a bit softer because it's like soft shadows. Let's see here as well. I'm gonna give it some soft shadows. Love your art, bro. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it. Kind of like that. It comes over, bleeds over like that. So that's like shadow. I'm gonna turn it off, I guess, and I'm gonna do the highlight area now. The highlight area is not gonna be super. There's not a lot to do because there's not a lot of surfaces that are going to be catching too much light. So I'm just gonna do like a white maybe. Love you and your artwork too. Thank you so much. Appreciate it. It's very nice of you to say. Okay, so the parts that are going to be catching light are probably parts that I would say face upwards, so like 90 degrees upwards. Might get a little bit of light like that. Here as well. Okay. And then maybe inside here. Maybe this part. Yeah. Okay. So put them together. It looks okay, right? Now I'm gonna do what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take some photo textures that let's see, actually this whole thing is good. This photo texture, I'm gonna take out this. It's gonna be hella clean. This part, that. Oops. I'm gonna paste it right on top of this thing. Set this to multiply. Set this to screen. Right. Okay. So now we're getting somewhere. Now we got like some nice looking textures and all that. Super quick way to do it. Like you can go do a little bit more detail, and you know, if you wanted to, you could. That. Let's see. Oops. Okay. Gonna fill this up. Let's see. Do I want to do? Let's see. Do I want a brown one or do I want a gray one? I think the gray one is kind of nice. That. Yeah, I do like this one better. Like cast iron type thing. And then we can just paint it in. Like we just take the stuff. Paint it. No biggie. Oh. Okay, take this off. So I'm painting just the material. I'm going dark here. Thinking about the different materials that I can use. Yeah, that's good. Okay. This one can be slightly lighter. So the base can be, oh, the base actually can be dark too. Now that I think about it. So like that, like that, like that. Super quick, super easy. You know, no need to fuss about it too much. You can if you want to, but you know, like if you're short on time, this is a really good way to just get it done, I suppose. All right, just fill in some color. See that? Even that, you can just like take out the liner and just slowly render it out. I'm not gonna do that, but you could. That's something that you could definitely 100% do, and come. You know, it's a good starting point, right? If you just turn off this liner and just slowly render it out and paint it properly, you can get some pretty nice renderings out of that, like a nice little design drawing. So yeah, I'm just gonna paint this out. I want the textures, I don't want the color variation. There's a little bit too much going on right now. A little, just a little too much. So I am kind of just changing it out here, here as well. The dark colors here, here, here. Right, and then maybe it's like a yellow glow. Yeah. And I have all these like that. Nice. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Let's see. Dark gray. Some sort of different color variation in the here. Even could even do this. Right. Okay. So that's something. Oh, I like this. I like this color. So there you have it. Really simple way, quick design. And to be honest, a lot of it was just looking for reference, which is usually the way it goes. You know, once you have the right reference, the right materials, everything kind of just usually happens pretty quickly. So you have all this texture going on. There's some nice little variation in color material here that I'm going to add in here. Like that. So cables, parts. So at this point, usually what happens is that you would either paint it out, depending on what your final product is going to be. Either this goes to a 3D modeler. I would draw a lot more variations of this first. Do maybe front view, side view, and things like that, and give it to a 3D modeler, so that that gets modeled and turned into like a 3D asset for a video game. Which is what I'm actually gonna do. I'm thinking of like modeling this in 3D and like making something out of it. So you give a scale reference. So you would have like a person in here. Usually, just put a person in here. So that's like a person. That's kind of like the scale, the size of this thing. So that's usually you would give. That's like this is like a concept, right? A vat tank. Maybe even thinking about maybe even putting something down here. Lights. Maybe this is the tank. I don't know. But yeah, that's our concept for today. Super fast, super quick. Good stuff. That was fun. You didn't expect it to be that big? Oh, it has to fit a human being inside. That's what I'm thinking. So like that's okay. It's a little bit like height wise, if it goes a little bit bigger, kind of no go. Unless it's like in a fetal position. But I like this because it's like big and like that's like the main piece, right? So I can see it. The way I see it is like in like a maybe like a you have a frame, like a painting or like a shot. And then this is like your, this is like gray. Gray. All right, it's your shot. You have dark, scary room with like thing, and then here in the middle is your all right. Then you have your tank. Middle of this thing here, really eerie, you know, kind of like that. And like maybe it's on the platform. Yeah. And then like the back, you have like all these like cables. Wow. Big cable. Right, and then maybe it's like these lights show up. Boop, 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 boop. Maybe it's not, it's a front view. That. Character coming in. Wow. He's gotta have a hunchback. Of course he's gotta have a hunchback. He has clones, right? That's me. It's my clones. Wahaha. It's wahaha. Soon my clones. Soon. Like a god ray coming down the middle. Yeah, that's the shot, you know? Got like alright. Anyways. That's that. Yeah, I will maybe we'll do this on stream the next time. Modeling this thing and making it look like filmic. I want it to be like a film scene, like a movie scene. So so next step is 3D model it, turn it into like a 3D asset that you can put into the blender, mess around with and render it out and find some cool shots. And make it like photorealistic, I guess. So that's the next thing. But anyways, we're done for today. Thank you all for watching. Have a good day. Hey, don't forget to check out, I got prints if you want prints. You know, be nice to have one. There's a link down below there, prints. Okay, anyways, I won't bug you too much about it. Thank you for watching. Have a good day, guys. Have a good night. We'll see you guys next time. Hopefully we'll stream more often, eh?